Hi guys, we are back. I guess Mercury is still in retrograde, but I think it is feeling a little sorry for me that it messed me up so bad, so we are back. I did promise you guys that if the retrograde was kind, I would come back and after I dropped the What Are They Telling You Mercury Retrograde Edition, I knew that I wanted to come back and do something else. So I did make an announcement on the community tab that we would be breaking away from the norm, and we are doing just that. So I think we're going to reverse this. I've been meditating on this and trying to figure it out. At first, I was going to do a general love energy, but I'm like, nah, it's Mercury retrograde, and I really want to tap inside of you guys' relationships and find out what you aren't saying to one another. So now that we've already taken a look at what they're telling you, let's find out what you aren't telling them. And rather than giving any specific zodiac sign too much, I want to make it even. So we're going to start in order of the Western Zodiac as I normally do things, okay? I can already let you know what I'm feeling on this one, but we're going to go ahead and get started. So thank you so much for your eyes and ears. I appreciate it if you are here with me. This is going to be the Mercury Retrograde Edition, July 2019. What are you telling them for the beautiful sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Right off the bat, I was feeling the Eight of Swords energy. There is something that you're not saying. I don't know exactly what that's going to be, but let's find out. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Attraction. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Thank you. Stay optimistic about your love life. And I'm only going to do my normal 3. I am being very optimistic and shuffling on camera. Love yourself first. I normally don't do that because retrograde was messing me up so bad. Bottom of the deck is calling in your soulmate. Bottom of the deck is also trust. And bottom of the deck is new love. Peaking, we have finances and career. We have romantic feelings. And we have a past life connection. So this sort of kind of mirrors. I haven't done a comparison, but it feels like it mirrors because what they were not telling you is that they want commitment. If you go back and watch that corresponding video, I'll try to link it just to make it easier for people that are catching me brand new. Show me, Spirit. What is an Aries letting their partner know? I feel like I'm looking at this. You've been doubting some things and you're not telling them that. That's definitely for sure. This new person that has stirred your romantic feelings, I don't necessarily believe that. I think that this is this current person. But you've been having some self-esteem issues if you resonate with this. Something has definitely caused you to have some trust issues. It's all coming together now. Show me, Spirit. Show me about Aries. So that's what I'm feeling here. Oh, thank you. Knight of Wands. Interesting. That's interesting to me. So that's our playboy of the day. It could be a possibility that, from what I'm understanding, show me, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Moon. Okay, so it's looking like there's some mutable energy here. Aries, if this is something that you resonate with, you definitely have something else in your chart. Thank you. Aries, you're out with the Emperor. We also have the Hierophant here. Okay. Okay, show me one last card, please, Spirit. I'm looking at this, guys, and thank you. And they're falling all over the place. Yes. This is what's going on. And I can't even make it up. Fear is right back. So I'm going to leave this. I'm going to leave it. Then we have the Wounded Warrior. And then we have communication. Okay. So Aries, what you're not saying right now is that Maybe there is a new person that has your eye. That's a possibility. Is it possible that you want to start an affair with someone? I do see this. Let me say, this person is going back and forth from being a playboy or a playgirl to someone who, yeah, I see it. So we have the Knight of Wands, which is our playboy of the deck. The Knight of Wands, that to me is that very mutable energy. That energy where, you know, who's the flavor of the week? When we put these two together, that's our basis for everything right here. So you're you're trying to stay optimistic. Maybe you are having some trust issues. You are trying to call in your soulmate. Maybe you are trying to call in a new person because you don't feel as connected with the new person. That's fair. I don't know exactly what's been going on, but there's been a fluctuation of emotions. Now, this Seven of Cups doesn't necessarily mean that you have more than one option as far as love. This could just mean that, you know, for some of you guys, you're choosing to focus your energy on other things. But if I see this new love and then I see this Seven of Cups is letting me know that something has caught your attention, Aries. And I'm also feeling like, Aries, you may have some water. This is the card of Pisces. This is Leo. This is your fire card with the Knight of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I'm feeling more mutable fire here. I do see Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. So the way that you're thinking about things have been challenged. You are, oops, wrong order. You're coming into a situation where right now, here, these two are very, very powerful. And I feel like on one end, we have our belief process being challenged. We may have how we look at the institution of marriage, how we look at relationships is being challenged. The Emperor knows exactly what he wants. The Emperor is the boss. The Emperor will get up and do what it takes. The Emperor doesn't necessarily is not. I would imagine this is fire and earth. So how do you run your kingdom, okay, metaphorically speaking, and still do it in a very practical manner, in a very earthy manner, but still enjoying life's pleasures at the same time? How do I still be true? You know, how do I still be the boss that I am, male or female, okay? Be true to my thoughts and my beliefs, and still want to achieve some of these other options, although they might not all be viable options. But that is what I see the struggle. The struggle between, I don't want to necessarily make this a reading about a person struggling to commit, because I see very strong commitment here, commitment potential, but you guys know we can't start a relationship on potential. This is possibly an existing connection where maybe you, Aries, somebody that you're connecting with has stepped outside of the box. And of course, once they've done that, it's a wrap and you are starting to have second thoughts. For others of you, this is very much so. What do I do? Do I do what I want? All roads lead to this Seven of Cups. So you're going to have to make a choice in your options. And you're going to have to pick the best option of all of your options. If we look at the bottom of the deck energy, you're really feeling like that something is at a distance. Let me just say, let me not focus on the individual meanings of the card right now and just focus on the fact that they're both eights. Pentacles. Roman numeral 8. Why can't I talk? So something is at a distance. Something has made you feel like in your relationship there is a setback. And now in this energy, Mercury retrograde, you're not telling your partner that you feel like you guys have suffered a setback. And I feel like for those of you who resonated with that, trying to figure out whether to take this relationship to the next level or not, or whether to take a step back or call in this new person. For some of you guys, you are staying optimistic. There is some attraction here. A new person has possibly stirred your romantic interest, intertwined with the fact that there is some fear, mental fear, but yet there's going to be some type of communication. So someone needs to have a talk here is what I'm feeling. Obviously, because it's Mercury retrograde. 2 cards I seen in a pre-shuffle, one of which came out. I did see this as I was trying to tap into what Aries are telling their partners. And both of these is what I think is the central issue. There's fear, but yet on the other hand, there's going to be a conclusion. Quick communication, but there's going to be a conclusion. Aries, you don't stay bogged down in mental, what is this? You may have some air somewhere, but I'm really feeling more like this is an Aries that there is earth. The main elements I'm feeling is earth, water, and obviously fire. The air aspect to this is where you are mentally, and that will really is a telltale sign for your confusion right now, especially with the 7 of Cups. Something has thrown you off. Maybe at one point you felt like this was the person, and it's something that they did or said that threw you off. But the good news is that you are going to be making a quick conclusion. You are going to communicate. Hopefully you communicate about how I believe that these are your own thoughts that's keeping you trapped in fear. And, you know, the other one that I haven't touched on too much yet is we have this 9 of Wands. So there is a beat, battered, and bruised type of mentality here. I don't know, Aries. Maybe a little bit of this is feeling like you're really playing the victim. I don't want to say playing the victim. You have your individual thoughts and beliefs about what your relationship should be with this Hierophant here, and you have every right to believe that. But I do kind of feel like you're overreacting a bit when I see this, because it's like, I don't see any deception. I don't see what this person has done. I'm really feeling like a large part of this is your own thoughts. So if I'm looking at the zodiac combination correctly, Aries, sometimes you have a way of getting in your own way, you know? So this could be some things that you experienced at some point, and you have every right to feel the way that you feel. But a part of growth and evolution, and what you should be doing in this energy right now, being this how it's with Mercury retrograde, is taking a step back, remaining optimistic. So I'm proud of you. Loving on yourself first. So I'm proud of you about that. You should be doing your affirmations, your prayers, and visualizations, and trusting. But there's an attraction with this person that you're already attracted to. So these 2 cards right here, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So this could be your attraction to a person, but really reveling in the moment and using your power for what you should be using your power for. For some of you, this is going to be you using all of that energy right now because you broke away from a previous relationship or situation, and you're going to be going into something new with a brand new person. But for others of you, you've simply taken a step back away from situations that you guys have went through in your current connection. You have utilized your time the way you should be. Congratulations. And I think, honestly, this is going to be a resurgence in your current connection. And the situation is calling for you to have faith. So I think ultimately you're going to end up choosing the right option that is in this Seven of Cups. Remember, that is a seven. Seven is about choices. You do have a choice to make, and you've have used Mercury retrograde to say, yes, I am beat, battered, and bruised, but I still have stamina. I still have a little bit, just a little bit left. I don't want to give up on this. I'm going to continue to go move forward in my current connection. And for others of you, you're deciding that you're not going to allow the things that have happened to you in the past, and including your playboy ways or playgirl ways, and the fact that you know you're moody and you have these fluctuations of emotions. You're deciding to stay optimistic. And despite your setbacks, I'm thinking overall you're going to make the quick conclusion to move forward, although you were down. And this is what you should be using this time for. Absolutely for reevaluating how you think about a current situation or situations. For some of you guys, this is someone that you disconnected from, and this person is coming back from the past, because that's what normally happens in Mercury retrograde. So I'm feeling confident that you guys are going to make the right choice. But you aren't telling them this, obviously, because for the current person that you're connecting with, they might not be they might not be too happy with you if they found out you were contemplating evaluating your other options. But I think ultimately, with the way that these cards are laid out, you're going to end up choosing to restart and pour a little bit more of your positive energy into this connection. And for others of you, you're not going to allow what happened to you in the past with that past person. You're going to decide not to go move forward with that past person that came back. Remember, things that happen in people that come back in Mercury retrograde, it's the reason why you're not with them anymore. Okay, so ultimately, if you're in a relationship, you're using this time and you're going to be choosing to move forward. If you are out of a relationship, it's been a couple months or longer since you disconnected and that person has come back, you're deciding to stay single, if that's where you are, and not allow what happened with them to bring you down, and you're going to choose to stay optimistic. So I certainly hope that resonated with at least one Aries out there. I'm going to continue to move through the zodiac. I'm happy I can bring you guys some more content in this Mercury retrograde, and I wish you all the best. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, and if you want to contact me, everything you need is in the description below. Bye, Aries.